Well, pond life seems to be stirring. There's weed in the pond that's starting to wake up. There's a bit of life from the water lily, and just now I think I saw a newt surface. We'll have a wander up round the other side. Masses of bird song. They all know what time of year it is, and they're all looking for nest sites if they haven't already found them. We did put some feathers here in a small container which was wire so they could get through and get at them, and they've taken them all for their nests, so something's obviously already in the process of lining its nest with those. Down in the wildlife small pond, we're pleased to admit that we've actually got some frog spawn. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's starting to change. So no longer are they round bits, but now they're squiggly bits, which means that life's going on there, which is lovely. I did see a frog one morning up here, which was a good sign, and now there's the evidence there must be more than one because they're fertilised. Going along by the bug hotel with the sun on it, we've not seen any masonry bees yet, but we have seen a few bumblebees about, which is a good sign. And up towards something that I've not mentioned before, the hibernaculum. Now this is an area which has been built especially for amphibians and reptiles to hibernate in. Now, what looks like a pile of stones is actually a chamber that's over a large pit that's filled in with big stones and a slate top, so it never really gets terribly wet underneath. It stays damp but not wet, so things can go in there, crawl in the autumn, great crested newts, and they can get away from the risk of frost and predators, and they can survive until the spring comes like now, and then they can come back out again, make their way to the pond and breed. We've got stones on the top, so small reptiles might want to bask on there, and also there's an assortment of plant material which has been designed and planted with wildlife in mind. Might look like weeds, but actually they're not. They're the right plant in the right place, so that doesn't constitute a weed, that's a wildflower in our books, and that's why they're there. And as they grow up and flower, they'll be pollinators for other insects as well. Across past the willow fence that Stephen harvests the willow from Torbay with Brian and Sid's help, and back down. Our oak trees haven't leafed up yet, but already some things are thinking about flowering. I'm going to take you over to here and see it. If only you could smell that one. It smells like coconut. It's beautiful. I don't know if you know what it is, but it's actually a gorse, and that's a double one. We had to choose a double one so it wouldn't set seed all over the plot, but still very popular with the bees. Some more big stones to hold water underneath for damp, and also to hold heat so that things can bathe on them and regenerate themselves in the morning, such as lizards or slow worms. And further down, back to the beach area of the pond, and a view right across the wildlife site where it's all starting to come alive, along with, of course, the fabulous daffodils in the hedgerow. You can hear that we're near a main road. Doesn't bother the wildlife though, as I've said before. And then there was one particularly spectacular find up here, which we're really pleased about, which is an early spotted orchid. And when that one flowers, we'll get some pictures for you, and we'll post them on the website. So that's it from now. Over and out from Clive. Speak to you soon.